everybody, Carolyn here. Today we are doing a very exciting video. Today we are going to be setting up for Zero Base One's second mini album, Melting Point, and also we are going to be setting up to expand my ZB1 collection because those things go together. Things are changing with this next era, and I wanted to be prepared before the comeback. I am super excited about ZB1's comeback. They have become one of my favorite rookie groups in a long time. I absolutely adore them, which is so sad because they're temporary. So I'm just setting myself up for heartbreak, but we're gonna enjoy them while they're here with us. Not like they're gonna go anywhere. They're just not gonna be ZB1 afterwards. Like, they'll still probably all be in the industry, but anyways, let's not think about the future. Let's focus on this comeback. If you don't know my story with ZB1, I went to KCON for the first time ever earlier this year, and I am a multi-stan, and there were a lot of groups I was excited about, and I was determined to kind of at least familiarize myself with some of the music of every other group that I wasn't super familiar with prior to going to KCON. The way I decided to do that for ZB1 was by watching Boys Planet. I actually was in Korea when ZB1 debuted, and I ran into a couple of their debut week like photo card events. Like, I was at K-Town for You during that event accidentally. Like, I just was going to K-Town for You and it was ZB1's debut week. And then also I went to a Stray Kids lucky draw at Soundwave, and they had two lucky draws going on at the same time. They had the Stray Kids one and then also ZB1. I was curious about ZB1, decided to watch Boys Planet. I saw a couple of TikToks on my For You page as well of like Matthew, and I was like, let me watch this show. Basically, I came out of the show with 3 members in my bias line. I decided to just collect Konuk and Matthew for debut era because I wasn't sure about the future of me and ZB1, and this was a decision made prior to me going to KCON. So I kind of decided, like, moving forward after this era, which I don't think I ever said anywhere, that I was like, I don't know if I want to keep collecting like a ton of extra stuff for Konuk, because the way that this is set up is just to accommodate like Matthew and Konuk having the same everything. And I don't really want to collect that way anymore, not because I don't love Konuk, but because I want to collect more thoroughly for Matthew. And I don't think I financially want to spend that much money on multiple members. Konuk and Hanbin are part of my line, but Matthew is my bias in ZB1. And there were a lot of pobs I wanted to collect for him, but it felt weird to like not collect Konuk too. So that is also part of this reorganization. The final part of the reorganization, besides wanting to add Hanbin, oh, I didn't even finish that story, but basically I decided, I knew when I started collecting ZB1 I wanted to collect Matthew, right? Because he's the bias. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to collect Konuk or Hanbin. I basically decided on Konuk, because Konuk and Hanbin are like tied for second bias for me, but Konuk is the cheaper member, and I wasn't sure if I was going to continue collecting ZB1 past their debut era. So I just wanted to take things kind of lightly, tread lightly, and basically I've decided that it's silly for me not to be collecting Hanbin because I want to collect Hanbin, and and yeah, so that's that reason. And then also I got a bunch of larger inclusions from Youth in the Shade from their debut era, and I haven't been able to store them because I feel like A4s just don't really accommodate larger items. It's one thing about A5s that bugs me for sure. So I've been trying to decide what to do with my larger ZB1 inclusions basically since their debut. They've just been like sitting in my larger inclusions pile. Every sorting photo card video, they just like hang out there. So that was a long intro. I probably cut like half of that out because I talk too much, but those are the reasons that we're going to be expanding ZB1 today. We will be moving ZB1 into an A4 binder. They are a group that I do plan to collect fully. I do plan to go see them on tour. I absolutely adored seeing them at KCON, and as soon as I saw them at KCON, they announced their second album, and I was like, okay, second album coming out, and then we're gonna get a tour because I need it. And then they announced their light stick, which I bought, so I do have the full OT9 member set of that because I bought it with Mew Pobs from Light Up K. Not sponsored, but yeah, I did buy that from Light Up K. I want to collect some like OT9 photo card sets, I think, eventually too, and so I just want to be able to have the room to do all of that. This binder will be shared. It won't just be ZB1, but that is what we're going to focus on today. It's going to be shared with Gravity because I don't love having Gravity in an A5 either, so I'm going to move them to an A4. I just don't know how exactly I want to have it laid out yet, so we're not doing that on camera. And then I'm also going to move my larger I've inclusions, which I've been keeping in the back of Monsta X4, which is my 4th Monsta X album binder. And I'm gonna move that into this binder as well, just because it makes more sense, and also I want to have room for the Monstas always. So yeah, that is my long intro of why we're moving ZB1 into an A4 binder, and I'm excited. I really think it's going to be fun to have them in an A4. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I knew I wanted to film it for the second channel, so yes. But their comeback is this upcoming week, and I really want this to be ready for their comeback. We're gonna move everything from the A5 into this A4, and then we're going to go over everything that's in the upcoming album and then set up for the upcoming album. I do already have fillers made for that, but we're gonna do this and add Hanbin for the first album. I do think that with this, I'm just gonna put a bunch of sleeves in here because we're gonna need more than just like a couple sleeves. I do find it silly that one of my main reasons for not collecting Hanbin was like that he's expensive, because I always say like that would never be a factor for me, like that never affects me collecting somebody. But it did, because I just wasn't sure how invested I was going to be, and I've decided that I am in fact pretty invested in this group, and I do want to continue collecting them, and I just cannot figure out the best way to set this up on camera. Also, the way I'm going to set this up is going to be in age order. So Hanbin is older than Matthew, and Konok is younger than both Matthew and Hanbin. I also have some ZB1 photo cards to put away today, but we're gonna save that for the sorting photo card video. I bought a little bit of Hanbin's stuff. He is, like I said, the more expensive member, and with the comeback happening, I don't want to concern myself too much with previous eras right now. Also, if you're wondering about these fillers, I made these. These are the second ones I've made. The first ones, do I have them? The first ones look like this, though the most recent ones I printed out don't have the black border around where the sticky note goes. It's just like this one. So yeah, I'm thinking about releasing them for download because a couple people have asked me about that. I just don't know the best way to go about doing that, but it's definitely something I plan on doing. Looking for the best way to like upload a downloadable file. I guess I could upload it to like Google Docs maybe. I don't know. I have to think about that. But for their comeback, I did buy all the versions, and I did buy Hanbin's digipack for Youth in the Shade just to have that, because I do have Konok and Matthew for that. That's gonna be fun. I believe it's coming in an upcoming Macari haul, maybe. I think that's where I bought it. Or did I buy it off of Macari US? I don't remember. Okay, so one page is gonna have the digipack cards, and the other page is gonna have the Apple Music cards. I think I'm gonna do Apple Music here, and then I am gonna try to get Hanbin's Apple Music. I bought these at KCON from one of the booths there. I don't remember which store it was, but they had both Matthew and Konok. I don't know if they had Hanbin. I think I looked for Hanbin too, but it was on day 3, and they were like rushing everybody because they wanted everybody to like finish up so they could close down. And we got to KCON so late on day 3 because we were just like exhausted. I didn't even feel like a real person on day 3, to be honest. Like, we were trying to shop, and I was like, I know I wanted to buy some like ZB1 and AT's photo cards, and so I bought like a Hongjoong Apple Music, and then I also bought the ZB1 ones. But anyways, I looked to see if they had Hanbin, but I was like rushing. So all right, so now we're gonna do the shade version on this page, and then we have the 2 Hanbin shade cards. Gonna go here. I thought about waiting till I had the Hanbin cards, but I've just been working on so many other collections, so I've been trying to like, this wasn't like a priority of mine to finish before their comeback, because I decided pretty recently that I was actually going to do this. Away. And I'll put Matthew's away. And I definitely do have Hanbin's digipack. I bought his digipack with his photo card. How many pages do I need for? 4 pages for the comeback. Okay, so we'll skip past this. And then on this page is where I'm gonna start like the random Matthew things. Starting with his random trading cards. I am going to be selling the Ganok that I have. But I did finish Matthew's set. I don't have all of them, but I'm going to put the hollow one in the middle, and then I'm going to put these cards. I'm just gonna like put this one right here for right now, and then the next sorting photo card video will organize this a little better. But I did want to have all of those in there, and then I actually think I want like the first page in this binder to be my OT9 set I got with my light stick. So I'm gonna put in another 9-pocket sleeve here as well. And then I guess the last thing we can do, should I put these away on camera? Should I just put these away on camera? Maybe we'll just put these away on camera. Even though I've never put these away on camera before, we're just gonna do it. And then when I get Hanbin's, we can just add Hanbin in here. But I do have Matthew and Ganok's postcards from their digipacks. I'm gonna put Matthew, Ganok. And then I'm trying to decide if I just want to stick these on the back, on like filler paper obviously, or if I want to do a 4-pocket. I think a 4-pocket makes more sense, even though I'm only gonna have 3, but that's okay. This might be one of the last 4 pockets I have. I'm gonna need to restock those. So I pulled Hanbin and Ganok for this, and then I ended up trading for Matthew. So yeah, I've just been keeping this Hanbin one because I knew eventually I was gonna collect Hanbin. It was just a matter of time, to be honest. I think I have a 4th member anymore. I think I got rid of all the rest of these things, but maybe we'll just leave it blank until next comeback or something, and then we'll add something else in there. Cover page. Cool. So that's the setup for Youth in the Shade expanding. We'll put away the OT9 photo card set next sorting photo card video. I'm not gonna do that today and take away from that video. So check out my main channel for the next sorting new photo cards in my binder video, which actually will be this weekend on November 12th. So I will be at the Jonas Brothers concert. Actually, I'm going to the Jonas Brothers on November 10th, which is the same day as Stray Kids has come back, but I'm flying to Seattle. The video will be up on the 12th. Check out the main channel for that. So let me move this aside for a minute and let's talk about the comeback. I'm very excited. I love this concept. So ZB1's new album is called Melting Point, and there are 4 versions, including the digipack. One more version than Youth in the Shade, which honestly I'm not that surprised about because it felt like there weren't that many versions to begin with from like Youth in the Shade, just from like the way K-pop is right now. Like I just expect 12 versions of an album at all times. So we'll go ahead and start with the loyalty version. Each version has something like special about it, something you can't get in a different version. So we'll start with the loyalty version. So the loyalty version is a box packaging. It looks like it opens and you can put like a postcard there, which is fun. There is a random postcard, 1 out of 10. So that probably will be something I collect, though I'm not going to set up for it today. I'm just going to kind of like get my album, see what the trading game is like, and go from there. We're just going to set up for like 9 pocket items today. There's the photo book. There's a photo card. This time you get 2 out of 18, which is so nice because for Youth in the Shade, you only got 1 out of 18. And literally I was suffering. I was like, what? Because I got into the game kind of late and I didn't know what the album inclusions were like. I was like, man, did I just miss my chance to get 2 photo cards? And everybody was like, no, there was never 2 photo cards. Like you always only got 1 photo card. So that was a mistake. I'm really glad that they fixed that. And I really like this photo card set too. I'm really excited about it. There's also a Lucky Charm lenticular photo card, which looks like it's photo card size. It's 55 by 88, which is typical K-pop photo card size photo cards. These look really fun. I'm really excited about them, so definitely will be collecting all of those. You get 1 out of 9. You get the CD, and then you get a folded poster. So that is the loyalty version. The next version is the mystery version. So the mystery version opens like this, very fancy, very special, very unique. Love her. It also comes with a postcard, so that's fun. You get 1 out of 10 again. this concept is fun. I like this concept a lot, so I'm really excited about this. Photo card, you get 2 out of 18 again, completely different set from the other version. Nobody's surprised though. That's just how things work these days. And these look really, really cute. This photo card with the hoodie, I can't tell if that is that Jung? That's a really cute photo card if it's Jung. I really was hoping it was Hanbin, but I don't think it's Hanbin. I think it's Jung maybe. There's also a message card. I don't know if I want to collect these. It's like the coasters from last time where it's just like you don't really get the member's face on it or anything, but it might be one of those things like if I pull 2 of the 3 members, I'll just try to find a way to get the 3rd member, and then you get a CD and a poster again. And then the last version is the fairy tale version. The box opens like this, very fancy, very special. Every box is very different. You also get a postcard. It's the pretty like snowy concept, so I'm excited about that. Oh, also each one comes with a key ring. The key ring is the same between all 3 versions. So another photo book, and then the photo card set. This photo card set is really cute. And this concept is really cute, but it's everybody's wearing white and with a white background, so I feel like this is probably going to be my least favorite photo card set, but who knows, that I might be completely wrong about that. And there's also a paper mobile, which you can get your member, as you can see, like you can pull your member, which is fun, but we're gonna have to see. It might be one of those things like if you can pop it out, it might fit well in a 4 pocket, but I don't know if I would want to pop it out, you know? And then you get a folded poster and the CD again. Finally, for the digipack version, you have 9 digipack covers. They're not secretive, special. You can tell from the front who your member is, which is always very nice. I really do appreciate that. You get a matching CD plate to whoever member you got. I pre-ordered my 3 members. You get some stickers. You get whatever these are, star ornament stands, which looks like you get the same as whatever member you bought. Oh, and if you put them all together, you get a very fancy star. That's fun. Then the photo cards are also 2 out of 18 for the digipacks this time. Last time it was just 1 photo card for the digipack version, so that sucks, but it's okay. We will persevere. Anyways, that is that. There's also a billion pobs that have been released already. I didn't pre-order any albums with pobs, but I kind of want to at some point. One of my local K-pop shops has been doing some like lucky draw events for photo cards, so I might see if they're doing anything for ZB1. I meant to ask last time I was in if they were doing anything for ZB1, because then I might just go. I'm gonna need more albums. I only bought 1 set of the box versions and then my 3 digipacks, so I'm gonna need more box versions to collect all 3 members. At least I want to buy at least 2 sets. So I might buy 1 additional set and then just like buy whatever members photo cards I'm missing. I don't want to have a ton of extra albums for this. So I thought about pre-ordering an OT9 Pob set for this, but then Stray Kids announced their comeback and I was like, oh, I collect all Korean Pobs for Stray Kids. And if you don't know, there's been 17 Korean Pobs. That does not include Chinese, Japanese, American stores. It's a lot. So maybe next time. Maybe next time, ZB1. I wanted to collect a full OT9 set of Pobs, but I just don't think this time is the time to do that. Maybe next time ZB1 and Stray Kids won't come back the same week and I will actually have money. So anyways, moving on, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the new era. We have the full stack of photo cards here, and I'll tell you a little bit about my plan. We're gonna do loyalty version first. So for the loyalty version, it comes with a lenticular, so we are going to fill up a 9 pocket page by doing the loyalty version plus lenticular. All right, so we have the 2 loyalty photo cards, and then I'm just going to do the lenticular in the middle, just like that. And then, like I said, we're going to do Hanbin, Matthew, and then Gunok, so we're just going to do it in age order. And I don't really, I mean, there's definitely 2 sets of photo cards, right? Like there's definitely different backgrounds, different photos, and we won't really know what is what until the album comes out. So yeah, like I said, I'm really excited about these lenticulars. I wish it had been a consistent thing throughout the 3 versions, because the other 2 like version exclusives aren't really as exciting to me as the lenticulars from the loyalty version, so that's okay. I feel a little nervous about collecting 3 members this time around, but also when I started collecting last era, I was like super late. Like I literally had so many chances to buy the album in Korea, and then like, I don't know, I got into them super late, and then I wanted to, there was a event at one of my local K-pop stores for their debut, which was like maybe 3 or 4 weeks after the album had actually come out, and I was like super excited about it, but it was super late in the game at that point. And when I went to go try and trade extra photo cards on Instagram, nobody was really trading as much anymore. I found it really hard to find trades. I think Matthew is kind of a hard person to collect abroad, but he's super cheap in Korea. So I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. We're gonna do the mystery version next. I also like didn't pull any Matthew at all, so I had to trade for all of Matthew's cards and buy his cards. So that's why this time I think I'm gonna buy like one member's photo cards and then try to trade for the other members. And again, I'm hoping like my local K-pop stores, somebody does an event for them. Also, so for the other 3 versions, I had this idea, and I don't know how difficult this is gonna be, but I had the idea collecting pobs that match this version. So like collecting a pob for my members that matches the mystery version. I have so many of these fillers, but not enough of the other fillers, so we're just gonna do hollow sleeves for right now, and then I'll replace them. I want to create a 3rd version too for like my IVE binder and my other girl groups like aespa and LE SSERAFIM, and Twice, that are like heart cards. I just haven't like sat down and done that yet because I've been swamped with exams, but I have some free time now, so maybe while I'm binge watching some Grey's Anatomy, I can like play with that on my iPad. But yeah, I want to have 3 different versions. This version I created for like Stray Kids, kind of. Oh, I could create some fillers specific for Stray Kids' comeback. I haven't set up for Stray Kids yet, but I plan on doing that this week. That could be fun. Stray Kids I have to make a lot of fillers for. I have to make a lot of fillers for Stray Kids, but it'd be kind of fun to do like specific fillers for Stray Kids because they're an alt group of mine. That might be fun. Oh my gosh, I have an idea now. Gonna work on that. And heart ones for my IVE binder because I really want to use like cute heart fillers for my IVE binder. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get a pob that is the mystery version to make it fill up the page. I don't know how well that's gonna go. I know that they do a lot of like selfie pobs that aren't related to like the mystery like the main concepts, the way that pobs work, like, you know. But you know how like this Apple Music pob, like Gonoka's wearing the same outfit here? It's just like, and then I think Matthew's other card, he's wearing that outfit. Oh my gosh, I have to set up for ATs too. Oh, he is. Yeah, so that's Matthew's other card that I need to put away still. But yeah, that's kind of my plan for that. It doesn't look like there's going to be multiple outfits in these photo cards though, so I hope that it's a little more cohesive. But also, this is really cool. This is the first time I've seen like 9 of this filler, and I kind of like it all together. Let me know your thoughts down below. Is it too much? I kind of like it. Yeah, like I said, I've had a couple people ask me about like where to get these or like downloading them. So interested in that. Also, there's been some really cute like fairy tale version pobs that I've seen being teased already. So I'm gonna try and get a fairy tale pob as well. But yeah, I just really like ZB1. They really are a great produce group, and I was watching the show, obviously I already knew who won, and I was like, you know, there were only a couple of other trainees in Boys Planet that I was like really anticipating, and both of them are in One Pact. Is that what the group's name is called? One Pact. But yeah, I'm really excited about One Pact's debut. I'm trying not to look because I really do like those. I really do like Jae and Jungwoo a lot. So I'm really trying to like not look because I'm definitely gonna want to collect probably Jungwoo, to be honest. I kind of want to collect him. I'm trying not to look, but yeah, when I was watching Boys Planet, I was like, there were only a few other people that I was like really invested in, and maybe that is the way to watch, I don't know, watching groups like that or watching shows like that. Like I think watching Boys Planet live would have driven me crazy. I think I would have been like watched it the day that it came out and then spent the next week just like wondering if Matthew was gonna debut, because I definitely would have been Matthew biased from the beginning. I went into it and I was like, oh, Matthew is really cute. And the second he came out on stage to do his little like the first part that they do that always lasts way too long, but it goes through like all of the trainees doing like a little song and dance and whatever. I was really invested in Matthew back then. It was gonna be bad for me from the beginning, so might as well just embrace it. Am I right? I think ZB1 are a really fun group. I really enjoy them. I think they're all super funny and super sweet. I really do love all 9 of them a lot. Like I would collect OG9 if I could, but this is me stopping myself from doing that and just collecting 3 members because I know it'll be as satisfying. But like if I could collect another member, I would love, if I could collect a 4th member, I would love to collect either Chang'ao, because I love that boy so much. Like I was watching Boys Planet and I saw Chang'ao and I was like, wow, I get it. Like you definitely deserve to be there. Like you are just so incredibly talented. And also Jung, I love Jung so much. I love them all. So anyways, you know what I'm gonna do actually is I'm actually going to stick a couple of 3 pockets in here to accommodate the postcards, because if I pull one of my members, I'm gonna end up collecting them. So you know what? We might as well prepare ourselves for it. I'm gonna put in 2 3 pockets because I'll just double side one because there's 3 postcard sets. Very small amount of cards in here right now, though I'm sure that will change. And you know what? Sometimes it's good to have an empty binder. But like I said, I am gonna put my IVE larger inclusions in this binder. And then I'm also gonna put Gravity in this binder too. That is gonna be set off camera probably. I'm not gonna do it today, so if you really want to see me do it on camera, I definitely can. I'm probably gonna go pair to store Stray Kids because that's gonna be a whole video. But also will be on this channel. I will be posting a lot of my like setting up for comebacks videos on this channel. So if you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit subscribe and hang out. I am gonna try to upload regularly on both my main channel and this channel. So if you want all the 1-8 content, definitely consider hitting subscribe on both channels. And yeah, that's it for this video. I'm so excited to be expanding this collection. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna take it easy with the Hanbin cards for debut era, and just like focus on the current era and then go backwards. That's always my advice when you start collecting a group. When people ask me like, where should I start with the current era and work backwards. So it might be a little bit till we expand on the Hanbin collection, but I definitely am going to keep an eye out for his photo cards and try to get some good deals when I can. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.